We're going to explain all the 5 codes. The first one is set simulation params. And this code, it's the first code, and it gets the information related to the palettes and the boxes. As you can see, it calls a function that it's RoboLink. And once it gets the information from the parameters, it later pops up an exception in case that any of the parameters is not correctly obtained. Otherwise, it will proceed with the next code. And the next code, it's prepare simulation. And this one is the one that sets the simulation, the overall simulation. It again calls the function RDK RoboLink and define functions for equations and information from box calculations. Later on, it resets the render in case there's a render ongoing, and establishes all objects and all tools in the simulation, and finally it renders the simulator.
The next block is the simulated camera block. This is a pretty straightforward block because it has less code lines than the rest of the blocks. And what this block does is to shut down any previously opened camera and sets the parameters for the new one, such as focal and far length, size in pixels, background color, light ambient, diffuse, and specular. The next block is the parts to the conveyor block. This block is executed by the first robot, and what it does is that it takes the same function, the box calculate function seen previously, and it defines 2 new functions that activates or disables the TCP of the robot. And then it executes a while loop that will execute for as many as boxes that were placed in the first place. And the robot will take them from the first pallet and place him in a random position within the conveyor.
Finally, we have our last code, which is parts to pallet. Here, the second robot will use its camera to detect the boxes in the conveyor, its place, and how to grab them. Also, we added the function for it to detect the color, so it knows where it's looking at a red or green box. Then we divided the code into 2, which one path is for the red box and another one for the green box. In each one, the robot will grab the box in the position detected and will lift it to the pallet indicated. We divided our pallets into pallet B and pallet C, so it knows where to put the box. Also, we added separate counters, so the position of the box is a new one for each pallet and doesn't mix up. Finally, we will see the simulation.
We start the simulation and it starts with robot A, where it takes all the boxes from pallet A and puts it on the conveyor. The conveyor starts and robot B waits for the boxes to enter in its frame of working. Because of the code, he detects which color is each box and he separates, for example, with C in pallet C, that the greens boxes are piled and on the pallet B are the red ones. Robot A has just finished placing all the boxes on the conveyor, and robot B is piling like the same structure, 3 by 2, the boxes and he's done. He placed three red boxes on pallet B and nine green boxes on pallet C. And that's it.